Hello and welcome to another Metal Box video. This one is Merlin's Revenge 3 and I haven't played this for a long time, so we'll give this a try. I'm using a slightly different way of recording it this time, so I might be a bit sharper, I hope. Let's see. At the Wizard's Council. Blah blah blah. Long program this. Meh meh moo. Yep, I feel like I've been watching it forever. Do you think level 3 is done yet? Yes, yes I do. I can feel it in me bones. Click. Right then, so what should we do? Eh? You said you'd know what to do when level 3 was done. I did? Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah, right. You don't have a clue, do you? Yes, I do. I think we should gather all the wizards together and then go after the Black Sorcerer. And the evil ones? We'll have to defeat them and convert them back to good again. Right, okay, that sounds good. Where are they? Sorry? The wizards, where are they? I don't know. I think I'd better read some magical tomes or something. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, maybe. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to head back to the end of MR2 and maybe I'll find some clues or something. Okay. At the end of MR2. Well, here I am. Hmm. Interesting. Aha! Nothing there. Returning to the scene, eh, Merlin? Who's there? 'Tis I, the Ochre Wizard. Volp. I can't see you. Hang on a sec. I can't get this damn animal to move. Aha, that's better. 'Tis I, the Ochre Wizard. Ulp. So, it must be hot work looking through all that background. Fancy a drink? Ooh, I am a bit thirsty as it happens. Here, try some. Ha, no chance. You must think I'm an idiot. An evil wizard offers you a black bottle with a skull on it? What do you take me for? It's obviously going to kill me. No, it won't, I swear. It's just for the thirst. Hang on a sec, I've got some testimonials here. These are from other wizards who have drunk that potion. I mean innocent drink. Ahem. Nope, I'm definitely not dead, says one. Another says, well, I guess I am still alive. And yet another, well, technically I am still alive, I suppose. I could go on. I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could make up testimonials all day. I'm offended, these are all real. For example, that last one was from, hang on, Merlin the Purple. Do you know him? You bounder, you know where Merlin is? Oh dear, are you alright? You suddenly seem a little agitated. Tell me where he is he safe? Ho ho, don't worry, he's alive. For now. I don't know how long he'll be able to hold out though. Hold out against what? You tell me where he is right now. The drink, Merlin. You rotter. Humph. And if I drink this accursed thing, you'll tell me where Merlin is? Well, put it this way, I won't if you don't. Very well. Horrible potion. Ooh, I don't feel so good. Ugh. Well, that was horrible. I do seem to still be alive, though. Thank you, another testimonial. I do still seem to be alive, though. So what did that do to me? Oh, not much, just took away all your powers and spells from the last game. Oh, pooh. Not so fast, Ochre. Olin! Olin! Merlin, be careful. He means to steal your powers. It's too late, he's already done it. Right, well, I'll be off. Hey, you come back here, Ochre. Or what? Let him go, we have more urgent matters to attend to. Tell me how he stole your powers. Did he use a black potion? Yes. With the skull on it? Yes. Then I must act quickly. Back in a tick. Blast, I can't believe I fell for that potion trick. He didn't even tell me where Merlin was. Right. Well, I couldn't get it all, but I managed to turn some of your power back into potions and such. You'll find most of it on the first few screens. Great, thanks. I'll be off then. Hold up there, Speedy Gonzales. I need to tell you some other stuff. Ochre has got in with a bad crowd. Who? The Magical Alliance. Gasp! So? So, they are hiding out in the magical forest. So? So, they have drained all the magic out of it. Gulp. Nope, still don't get it. That's bad, because when you go in there, you won't be able to summon your spells as well as normal. No magic around, see? Oh dear, that's not good. Indeed not. You will need an alternative weapon for when you face them. To be more precise, you will need to use the most powerful weapon known to this world. Wow, sounds cool. What is it? A bloke with a sword. Eh? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Come again? Blokes with swords are not affected by magic reducing situations. Surely you know that. Well, not affected, no, but they're not great at staying in one piece in the face of an energy blast either, are they? Well, no. And presumably the Magical Alliance has something similar to an energy blast, do they? Similar, yes. Slightly more powerful, in fact. Great. But look, so long as you can train them up sufficiently, they should be able to handle it. And you can always use monks to heal them. And how do I train them up? By letting them kill stuff. The more stuff they kill, the stronger and better they will get. Oh, okay, that sounds good. You'll need the army summon spell and unsummon your units. Right, and where is that? It's in the secret wizard storeroom due north of here. Fire a blank blast at a unit to unsummon them. I will lurk in the ether and instantly heal any units you unsummon. Thanks, that'll be useful. And how do I summon? Charge a blast until you see the icon representing the unit you want to summon. And then fire it where you want the unit to appear. Don't fire it at trees or rocks or the unit won't appear. If the icon is faded out, it means there are none of that unit type in your army. If you have 8 units on the screen already, the army summon won't charge past blank. Right, okay, all understood. Have you got the golden machine gun with you? Dang, I left it back at the flat. Oh, I mean the towers of the older Var. Well, there's no time to go back for it now. You'd best get started. One more thing before I go. Do you know where Merlin is? He is nearby, but I cannot tell you more than that. The blue squares in the minimap indicate where you can find blokes with swords or other people to add to your army. Merlin will also show up blue. That should get you started. Good luck. Thanks, boss. Well, that was long. Some of that would be better off shown than explained, wouldn't it? The blue spells, you know, don't know if a new player would be able to imagine what was happening. You know, I suppose it's better than nothing. Alright, let's... Ooh, there we go. So this game engine can handle empty screens, unlike the previous ones. Oh, there we go. Hello, Merlin. More exposition. Looks like you're about to pick up the army summon spell. That's right. Once you've picked it up, remember to press 1 to change back to the energy blast. Before you leave the screen. Alternately, press Q and click the orange icon. Okay, I will. Thanks for the reminder. No prob. You can switch back to the army summon by pressing 2. Or by pressing Q and clicking the blue icon. Thanks, dude. Laters. Yeah, so in-game dialogue in this game, not something that was a feature of the previous games. And the reason for that little chat was because I kept forgetting to do that. When I got this spell, I'd go straight into the next screen. Army summon still selected and try and, you know, and then just die to whatever was in there. So let's take his advice and press 1. Or if I press Q, I get that. And this selector wasn't in the previous games either, so it's just a way of seeing what you've got a bit more clearly. So I can unsummon this dude, put him in my army. Got do a bit of housekeeping here. Alright, let's pick that up. Now, I think if I go in there, I'll almost certainly die. I think it's quite a tough screen if I remember rightly. Let's just save the game. This is much nicer than the previous ones as well. I actually managed to do a sort of font and a menu screen. I could just define a menu in text and it would draw it up for me, rather than doing it with elements from Director. So yeah, well, let's go. Let's just for the crack, we'll go in here and see. I think it's a load of yes. It's one of these guys, isn't it? I'll never beat him. Just if I can, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oh, pro! Look at this. Oh yeah, and they glow red as well. There's a lot of features about this game engine that I like compared to the MR2 ones. It's just a lot more solid, a lot less bugs and stuff in it. When you save the game, you don't get those squares around things, and yeah, it's just better done. Alright, well, but is the game any good though? This one's all about the army summon. I should let my little man do him off, shouldn't I? He'll gain a wee bit of experience. Easiest ever. Oh, hello, Merlin. Hello, my liege. Thanks for chasing off that ghost. He's been bugging me for quite a while now. Hey, no problem. Think nothing of it. I mean, how is one supposed to enjoy one's captivity if there are ghosts buzzing about the whole time? Buzzing? Well, flapping then. Quite. Anyway, let me get you out of there. No thanks, I like being a captive. No responsibilities, see? Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Not to mention being much easier to animate. Eh? Nothing. So tell me, how did you get into this state in the first place? I got captured. There was this big battle between us and the undead, and we lost. The few of my men that survived are being held on the adjoining screens. They show up as blue on your mini-map. Cool, do they have swords? Some of them do, why? I'm trying to assemble an army of blokes with swords to take on the Magical Alliance. Ha, don't make me laugh. This lot couldn't beat an egg. Can I have them then? Sure, help yourself. If you haven't picked up the army summon spell yet, it's on the screen west of here. That means left, in case you were wondering. Laughing at my own jokes here. Okay, thanks. You'll need that spell to control them. I say control, because they're an unruly bunch. Prone to wandering off and getting into trouble. You will look after them, won't you? Sure, I'll make sure no harm comes to them. Really? I'd have thought you'd be bound to lose a few. Well, yeah, I was lying to make you feel better. Ho ho, you are a joker. I'll play some music to keep you entertained while you're rescuing them. Oh, cool. This is a tune by Gnome Bergman. It's called Electronic Merlin. Hope you like it. Yeah, so this game has music because members of the Metal Box contributed music, Gnome Bergman in this case, and I was very, very grateful for that because music is something that I have no ability with whatsoever. Yeah. Wait, I hear something. Yikes, it's Merlin. I better warn the others. First ninjas and now this. Ninjas? Oh, I've done that wrong. What else can I do? There we go. I better help out a bit here. We're getting there. Yeah, and the graves stay on this game as well. If you save it, which it didn't happen in Merlin's Revenge 2, they all got wiped off. Just had to redraw the map from scratch, basically. So in this one, you can also show your army. You can see who you've got. And you know, this builds up over time, obviously. I think if you can't move them around or anything, if you summon them, you just summon the toughest ones first. I think this shows you who's going to come up next for your army when you summon them. So the whole point of this is to build up your army, and really this game, this Merlin's Revenge 3, just turned into a kind of it's almost like an extended tutorial level for the army spell. And I sort of realised that after, you know, if you've got the army summon, you don't actually need to use it. And in the normal game, there wouldn't be a great need for it. It would be up to you, really, whether you wanted to kind of be a single man war machine, or you'd rather sort of build up an army and let your army do the work. But I wanted there to be at least one part of the game where you had to use it, and it kind of works as you go through it. Towards the end, the magic becomes severely limited, but I still seem to remember that the best way to beat the last wizard was by blasting him with the energy pulse, which is not really what I was intending. I was hoping that you'd have to use the army, but it kind of works. But it's still quite fun to play through this and build up your army all the same. But I don't really think it's as a complete a game as Merlin's Revenge 2 was. And it wasn't even as complete as I was hoping it for it to be. I was hoping to put all three, or put 3 wizards in that you have to fight at different stages, and you know, it was going to be much bigger than this, but I just had to cut it short a bit because it was just taking too long. So I thought I'd rather finish something than have it never be finished. So the game that never got finished was Merlin's Revenge 4 instead. But we'll go on to that later. Right, so let's go this way. I'll save this and see if we can pick up some more folks. Let's tell you what. Let's unsummon these, and then we'll put them over here. A little clump. Any more? Oh no, that's not it. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, so he did nothing. Yeah, if you summon 2 dwarfs, they both go and try and build the same tower. The second dwarf doesn't start another tower. He just goes and helps the first dwarf build his tower. And then it builds twice as fast, you see, which is probably more like what you want. But if the dwarf gets hit, they give up building their tower and just start firing their axe. None of this is explained, of course. This is just for you to discover. Let's see here now. I think we better get these guys out of here, and we'll summon up a little army down here. Little group of people. They usually work better in a clump, I find. That's an official army term there. Oh, I've not left room for a doofree, a healer. Let's see. We'll wait for one of them to flash red, and then we'll. Any of my little men in trouble? No, they're not really. They're just eating a diet of skeletons at the moment. No, they've just powered through. Very good men. Well done. Medals all round, etc. Let's working again. He's still playing away on his keyboard. Okay, let's head down here then. Save that. Ooh, yes, I will allow the Shockwave movie to store information on my hard disk. These things were not a problem back in the day, were they? Didn't have to ask permission. Let's go in. Just go in with the dwarf. Oh, whoopsie! Shouldn't have done that. I'll get a healer before I run out of slots. And another one if I can. I like to have 2 healers. Alright, let's see how that goes. He's red, but he's getting healed, is he? It's quite satisfying. Okay, so lots of potions here. I've got a feeling there's something good down here. It's either good or deadly, I can't quite remember which. Let's have a look. Oh yes, good and deadly. Merlin. Can I unsummon him? Yes. Oh, interesting. Right. Okay, that was unexpected. Let's see. Stop, I think.